Johnny, you can say hello there, make sure I can hear you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Alright folks, we'll get underway. The first section is TV live content and the second section is a part of the written word, okay? So we're on the other system. Sinead, do you kick us off?
Yeah. Johnny, how's your fitness? Will you able to train fully today?
Yeah, trained fully Saturday. Sort of been managed a little bit on Saturday and then trained fully today. So I feel good, thankfully, and did some good work over the last couple of weeks. So hopefully be able to hit the ground running on Saturday.
Yeah, so you're good to go for Saturday.
Yeah.
I suppose, look, with everything everybody's going through at the moment, level 5 and all the rest, is there even a greater sense of kind of putting on a show maybe this weekend, Johnny, and entertaining the people watching at home?
Yeah, not so much putting on a show, but more obviously you feel a bigger responsibility that, with the restrictions that have come in now and the country's gone back to level 5, that there's obviously a sense that, the whole country will be watching us. Most of the time we're very lucky that they are, we're always being looked at, but I think it's I suppose an even bigger responsibility. But I suppose Italy are going to be in the same boat as us as well, so both teams will be very motivated. But any time you play for Ireland, it's a big responsibility. But yeah, you're right. There's a little bit of extra onus on us this week. Obviously. We need to win the game first and foremost. That's the most important. Obviously, it'll come down to points difference and bonus points and stuff. So that will come later in the game. But we need to try and win the game first and foremost. And putting on a show isn't something we spoke about, but putting in a good performance is something that we're very conscious of and want to do.
Johnny, it's Michael Corkin here. Is there a noticeable difference, or what difference is there since you've come into camp compared to, kind of pre the other part of the Six Nations, if I can call it part one, if I can call it that?
Yeah, well, it's worlds apart, isn't it? Everything is different. We're living together essentially in the same bubble, but we still have to maintain social distancing at dinner. So we're only 3 at a table. It's you're queuing 2 meters apart. All the restrictions that apply outside essentially are applying to us as well. So it's not like normal camp, but it's the new normal now. We've had a good few days together, and we're slowly getting used to it. But look, we're very lucky and privileged to be able to do what we love to do, which is obviously get a chance to represent Ireland and be together and to be able to do our jobs. We're the lucky ones, so we can't give it out at all really about the restrictions that are being put on us within camp.
I know you're spending a lot of time together, but in one sense, do you have to spend almost a lot of time apart? And how much of a challenge is that even mentally? I mean, how important is it that people do have the chance to still kind of stay in touch with each other, for want of a better phrase, even though you're in the same hotel?
Yeah, I suppose the most normal thing we're doing at the moment is our rugby training, where we don't have to wear masks and we can be around each other and when we're outside, and so obviously that's always the time where we feel most comfortable, and it's even more evident now that we're when you're out in the pitch, it's the most normal life gets. And then you go into meetings, masks on, 2 meters apart. We have to have most of our meetings on the pitch really, because it's outdoors and all those things. So yeah, it's a very different camp life, but like I said, we feel very privileged and we're very lucky to be able to keep doing what we're doing. And obviously there was fears that if the country went to level 5, would we be allowed to play at all? So we're very grateful for the chance to be able to continue as it is.
Johnny, what style of rugby will we hope to see in the Six Nations Part 2 at this stage of Cork Express?
Well, hopefully a winning style. Depends what the conditions are, doesn't it? Depends how the opposition defend against us. So we can't say it's going to be one way or another. We got to see what happens. We saw that through the Six Nations, how the part 1 of the Six Nations against Wales, we got to show some really good stuff. We tried to do the same thing against England when it probably wasn't on, and we got found wanting. So it's about picking the times where we need to attack well, picking the times well when we're going to kick, and playing the conditions and the defence as we see. But like Sinead just said, we're not thinking about putting on a show, as in we don't want to go, we want everyone to enjoy the game, but the most important thing for us is that we win and get the result. That's ultimately what this game is about and what we're focused on.
Johnny, how's it going? I was kind of wondering, as yourself, there's a lot of talk there, as you said, like James was in before you, and he was talking about, a lot of people losing jobs, and, there's kind of heavy atmosphere at the moment, but, like, you as captain, how do you stop things from getting too heavy? How do you keep that morale up? And is there anything in camp that you're doing to kind of, let the pressure off every now and then and just enjoy being in there?
Yeah, that's the balance that we have to find, because you don't want it to be a burden, what you guys are asking us about and the duty we feel. We don't want that to be something that weighs us down. We wanted to use it as an opportunity and a privilege to go out and do our thing in front of, the whole country. And that's what we started the game to do when you're a kid, is to get to where we are now, and then to put the best version of yourself out there in front of your family, your friends, and all the supporters. So we can't let that be a massive pressure on us. And how we've done that, the coaches have been brilliant with getting the right balance between having the fun, getting serious, and then getting down to rugby and hard work. So the balance has been brilliant since Andy has taken over.
And I just wanted to ask you about, hopefully he gets a chance, maybe not in the next couple of games, even the Autumn Nations. Someone like Hugo Keenan, how has he done since he's kind of come into the camp? Like, he looked great for Leinster near the end of the season, and he started the season well. How's he been getting on?
Yeah, he's taken off in camp how he left Leinster, which has been outstanding. He's been excellent for Leinster since he's got his chance. It's amazing the way he's taken that chance, whether it's been on the wing or 15, and he's got himself into this squad, and he's pushing now to try and get into that team. And I can't say he deserves it more than anyone else, because I don't see what goes on day to day in the other provinces, but I know the hard work he's put in with Leinster, and he deserves to be here. Whether the coaches think he's ready to go or not, he's definitely putting his hand up in training and doing all the right things. So we'll see what way selection goes tomorrow. We don't even know the team. Sometimes we have to pretend we don't know the team with you guys, but we actually don't know the team at the moment. So selection will be tomorrow, and it was a good competitive session today, which is exactly what the coaches wanted. They want the guys looking to force their way into the team, and it was very mixed out there. So it was a good start to the week, and hopefully we can keep going tomorrow now.
And I know you guys are in, your own bubble. You have to worry about yourselves and stuff, but encouraging in a way the fact that not only do you guys have to go ahead, but the women's team have to go ahead to play against Italy as well. That's good news too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic for all the teams, and it's the same with the the Gaelic and the hurling, that those big games get to go ahead, and like I've said, and the guys probably said before me, was we're very privileged to be able to keep doing what we're doing, and very lucky. There's a lot of people that can't do that and wish they could. So it's great news all around, and hopefully the women get finish their Six Nations off on a high.
Cheers, Johnny.
Can we take the last one in this section, folks? Okay, no takers? Alright, okay guys, we're going to shift into the embargo written word section with Johnny. So if you're not involved in this section, you can drop off the call. Thank you.